Hey guys, welcome to Xbox On. Now, if you're looking for deals, then you've come to the right place. Each week, we fill you in on the latest and greatest money-saving magic to hit Xbox One. Just note, some of these deals require an Xbox Live Gold subscription to take advantage of, and all of these deals run until 10 AM on Tuesday, March the 20th. Let's crack on. The arrival of Wolfenstein II's final DLC makes this a good time to visit the twisted world where Nazis won World War II and they've gone and done lots of bad Nazi stuff to America. Your job as meat-covered Easter Island statue BJ Blazkowicz is to violently expel them like a bad takeaway. It's really interesting to see all the ways that developer Machine Games have turned America into a hellhole. Metal guard dogs roam the streets, propaganda posters adorn walls, and the whole of Manhattan has been reduced to rubble. It's hard not to take the whole thing personally, which is why it's so refreshing to grab powerful weapons and tear up the place. Seriously, you can kick Hitler in the face in this game, and you can do it in 4K on Xbox One X to boot. It's basically a must play. Finally, a game that allows us to control a goat with a long sticky tongue and ragdoll physics. How long has the gaming community been crying out for this kind of gameplay? Okay, so it's a bit niche, but you can't deny the bizarre fun you'll have whilst controlling your accident-prone farmyard animal. From roaming the world and headbutting everything you see, to getting very acquainted with traffic, to exploring the galaxy, to playing a really annoying rip-off of Flappy Bird, there's always some bizarre task for your furry friend to get involved with. I mean, where else can you strap a jetpack to a goat and shoot off into the atmosphere for under £3? Exactly. You know what to do. If you missed out on 2016's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, it's just shot down to an irresistible price. It's basically COD goes sci-fi and sees your soldier defend the solar system from a hostile force led by Game of Thrones' Kit Harington. Compared to the down-to-earth drama of last year's COD World War II, this is space-age stuff. There are zero-G shootouts amidst asteroid clusters, fast-paced dogfights in nippy spacecrafts, expeditions to the moon of Saturn and Jupiter, and cameos by the likes of UFC fighter Conor McGregor and F1 star Lewis Hamilton. At the end of the day, everything's better with a jetpack. So if you want to experience a blockbuster shooter with almost unrivaled production values, especially enhanced in 4K on Xbox One X, you should grab Infinite Warfare now. In Candleman, you play as a little candle who's only able to burn for 10 seconds at a time. As far as video game heroes go, he's no Master Chief. It could be worse for the little wax guy though, I guess. I mean, it could only be 9 seconds. Or he could be a cabbage-scented candle. You must use those fleeting seconds of flame to overcome obstacles, like fighting a firework so it blasts off and clears a path, melting packed ice sheets, or firing up a Chinese lantern and floating off into the sky. The mechanics of light and shadow are used in interesting ways in Candleman, and there's even free DLC for every player. As a bonus, you can treat it like the unofficial adventure of Beauty and the Beast's Lumiere. Or not. Imagine Hitman, but in reverse. That's the Sexy Brutale, a game set in a fancy masquerade ball where you relive the same day over and over again. Ordinarily, that would be weird enough, but when the guests at the casino are all being murdered, that day turns into a pantomime of horrors. Your job is to explore the day, spy on the guests, learn what happens in their grisly murders, and find a way to prevent their deaths to save as many people as possible. With 10 unique murder scenarios, including death by arachnid, fire, and singing? The looping murder mystery of the Sexy Brutale deserves to be played, replayed, and replayed again. Ready to play the role of a game developer? The Magic Circle Gold Edition sees you as the protagonist of an unfinished first-person fantasy game trapped in your own development hell. You undertake power struggles with godlike designers who rule the roost as you try to shape your masterpiece. This dark comedy is all about tweaking the rules of the world to solve complex puzzles with multiple outcomes and questions that lead to even more questions. It's trippy as hell and loves breaking the fourth wall into tiny little pieces. A unique little find for sure. Hardcore tactical stealth rarely looks as appealing as it does in the stylish Shadow Tactics, a game set in Japan around the Edo period. If you're not up to speed on your Japanese periods, the Edo period is between 1603 and 1868, and lots of people had katanas. In this game, you're recruited by a new shogun for some assassination, sabotage, and espionage action in efforts to keep rebellions and conspiracies at bay. It's all in the name of peace, of course, as you slash throats in Zen gardens, sneaking between enemy patrol routes and waiting for that perfect time to strike. Precision and tactical planning are the name of the game, and only by utilizing traps, grappling hooks, and disguises can you bring peace to Japan. peace was easier back then. Create a deadly disease and try and infect the entire world in Plague Inc. Evolved, the game to play when you've just had it up to here with humanity. As the human race tries desperately to combat your rampaging pathogen, you have to evolve it to wipe out as many people as possible. You might think Resident Evil is terrifying, but it's hard to play Plague Inc. without the nagging sense that this is all just one unwashed handshake away from happening. And if that's the case, it's way better to be on the plague side, as you pick from parasites, fungi, bacteria and viruses, and craft pandemics to spread as far and as wide as possible. Will you be the new Black Death, or merely give a small village in Lincolnshire the sniffles? Give Plague Inc. Evolved a go and find out. Starting life as an addictive way for commuters to pass time on the train, Threes is now an addictive way for Xboxers to pass time whilst lazing about in their pants at home. Finally, a bit more freedom whilst you solve those puzzles. Threes really nails the art of simple puzzle solving with satisfying rewards. Stacking together matching numbers will boost your score, but a board that is quickly filling up and will eventually spell game over means the pressure is on. The animations and sound effects are adorable and really give life to this little puzzler, whilst some rock hard achievements will baffle even the most seasoned puzzle addict. For less money than a medium hazelnut latte, you too can be stacking numbers in your pants at home. What an age we live in. Prepare for your heartstrings to get a good tugging with this beautiful adventure. Rhyme tells the story of a young boy trying to find his lost father after washing up on a tropical island. A mysterious fox leads the way as you go from tower to tower, slowly unravelling a storyline that will stick with you long after you've put down the controller. Rhyme has a beautiful art style that makes you feel like you're exploring a Greek island that's been drenched in watercolour paints. This melancholy adventure that's peppered with great puzzles is a wonderful addition to anyone's collection and well worth checking out in a sale. And there we have it, plenty of deals to keep you busy until next week. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to checking out, and always make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Xbox. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!